Smith Falls used to be a real little manufacturing center. I mean, it was a little bit rough and tumble work for certain, but they were high-end jobs that normal people could aspire to. When we drive around Smith Falls, and we'll take a drive by the old plants, what we're going to see is a number of closed warehouses, boarded up facilities, and empty buildings. And with the advent of free trade, those former bustling facilities that employed literally hundreds of people here in Smith Falls moved them wholesale to Mexico. Hershey's Canada. It was a major tourist draw. You get busloads, upwards of 300 to 400,000 visitors a year would come to this Hershey's plant to see chocolate bars being made. There was the Hershey's gift shop, right? And you could buy chocolate bars by the pound at a real discount. It was a major tourist draw, which resulted in some of those buses, actually staying over in the local hotels or going to one of the local restaurants. With the closure of Hershey's, that tourism draw just dried up. So the 500 people that used to work here lost their jobs. But it wasn't just the plant here itself. If we look across the road, you can see down here there's a packaging plant. That packaging plant produced the packaging, the boxes and the wrappers and stuff that went into this plant. And then we take a look around, and you can see the ripple effect. These are mostly empty buildings now. But it also had a huge ripple effect in that it wasn't just the 500 plus people who worked there. It was the local dairy industry. Hershey's was a huge consumer of milk because it was it's a milk chocolate factory, right? Hundreds of dairy farms here in Eastern Ontario were quite negatively impacted by the loss of a very major consumer of their product. When many of these people lose their jobs, especially the more experienced workers, the ones with 20, 25 years work, and their roots are deeply set in the community, their houses are almost paid for, they've got kids headed to university, what happens is that they end up working stocking shelves at the grocery store, working at Canadian Tire part-time, and some others, the younger people, they've just moved away. We've been going down this free trade, austerity path for 25 years now. What's it done for us? I mean, we've just taken a tour of Smith Falls, and we've seen all the job losses. We've seen all the loss of economic activity. We've seen the impact on small businesses. I think it's time that we reevaluate the direction in which we're headed and say, you know what, this hasn't worked. So it's time to say, enough already. Let's go back to what works.